What's up, Waterman? Kyle Russ here. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need for a home gym as a surfer. When you have these things, all you need is a little bit of knowledge and you'll never be out of shape and you'll never miss another swell again. Let's do it. Yo, before we get started, I want to share some exciting news. We're in a new house. Well, not a new house. I bought this house a long time ago, but I've been spending most of my time in my corporate job house. But recently quit that job after 13 years. Hydromine is now my full-time job, and this thing grew because of you guys. Most of our growth is from people telling their friends about what we do, so keep that up. I'm gonna make sure that anybody who needs our help staying in shape and keeping their surfing finds our message and never has to say they used to surf. But what I've been doing, I've been unpacking all my stuff and setting up a little gym here in the basement. And I thought I'd make a video about the top 5 things that I need. I'm also going to show you a couple things that I bought that you do not need, so you won't waste your money. And a quick, whoa, we're unpacking, it sucks. But right now we're going to make this video, so let's start. All right, we're going to be doing a count up, the top 5 things you need for your at-home surfing gym. So make sure you stay for number 1, because you do not want to miss the most important tool every single surfer has to own if they want to reach their potential and catch the best waves. So starting with number 5. The steel mace, this medieval training tool. I think it came from India and they'd use it to train warriors for battle because it's kind of like a spear. I use this the least, but it's still super important. So I'm big on the fundamentals, the things that get the biggest results in the shortest amount of time. So that equals a bit of repetition. Your body becomes used to things and it adapts, right? So when you switch things up completely, it gets your body guessing and it makes things new and fresh and it makes your body forced to adapt and grow even more. So mixing this thing in periodically does that for me and it does wonders. And to break up the monotony, it makes this thing really, really fun. It's very, very awkward. It's off balance. So the center of it is right about there. So you hold it down here, it's really, really heavy. So this is 10 pounds, but it feels like the more you hold it like this, the heavier that end gets. So it's good for swinging, for total body core stuff. It's good for off balance stuff. And it's good for getting things way off your center line. So it forces you to compensate. Great for balance, great for total body, great for getting a burn in a really short amount of time. Now, this one's 10 pounds, but I first bought a 20 pounder. And when I first got it, I wasn't strong enough to use it. So a good rule for doing exercises, something that I live by, 25 reps minimum for every single workout, because that's the muscular endurance range, 25 and up. So if I can't do 25 reps of a workout, I don't do it. I'll either work up to that if I have to, or I'll lower the weight. So I bought the 20, couldn't use it the way I needed to, bought the 10, worked my way up. Now I can do 25 to 50 reps of most workouts with this, but I'm not trying to put on bulk. So even higher rep is better. So if I'm doing 50 to 100 reps with the 10, that's even better. That's number 5. The steel mace, number 5 for must-have home gyms. Woo. Number 4, the battle ropes. These things are so valuable. They're very narrow in their use, but it's a massive use. So surfing, paddling, it's like running with your arms. So this is like sprinting with your arms. It's upper body cardio and it gives you such a massive blast. Something cool about endurance training. Soccer players, marathon runners, things like that. It's now well known, proven study after study that doing long form cardio, hours and hours and hours of cardio, doesn't get as much results for your cardio system as really, really short sprints or high intensity interval training. The best one, based on the studies, is what's called a Tabata. So it's 20 seconds of a blast, 10 seconds of a rest, and then do it for 8 reps minimum. You can do more. So this is great. You know what else is cool? I change it up a bit. I do something I call progressive catch breathing. So for these, my muscles burn out before my cardio does. I'm not huffing and puffing, but my arms give out. So what I do is blow out all my air, hold my breath as long as I can, and then start breathing. Take a couple breaths, hold my breath again for the end. And so if you do it properly and you get good at it, you'll only take like 2 or 3 breaths for a 20-second blast. So you're huffing and puffing and your muscles are burning at the end. So this is something that can't be done with any other tool. Sprinting with your upper body, massively valuable, which I recommend everyone has at their at-home gym. All right, number 3 must have is the kettlebell. If I had made this video A year ago, this would have been up one more number, but the next one I'm using a whole lot more. But kettlebell, it's so insanely versatile. I couldn't even begin to demonstrate all the things you can do with it. Total body, I used to buy 2 of each weight. This is a 30 pounder, I have 2. And I used to use them for like squatting and double thrusting, but I've found you get way more benefits from one. Because if you do just one side at a time, you compensate with all these muscles. So it builds balance and it makes you really ground yourself with your feet. It strengthens your feet more, strengthens your core. And you do each side. Start with your weakest side, do as many reps as you can, and then do that exact same number of reps with your strong side, even if you can do more, and it's going to balance your body out. So it's really, really great for doing unilateral training to balance your body out and total body. So something really interesting. The first kettlebell I ever owned, 30 pounds. I was really out of shape. Got this DVD about kettlebells that my buddy lent to me. I couldn't even hold my kettlebell without even sweating. And now I do an exercise I call a temperature check, which is one of the workouts from that DVD. And I just do it to just see where I'm at with my fitness, because I used to barely be able to get through it. Now I can get through it without even getting deep breathing, without even breaking a sweat. And so that's going past like 10 years of training. So that's why I call it a temperature check, is it tells me how my fitness is based on where it was 10 years ago, which is a great feeling. Now, what I did over the years is I started buying heavier ones. This one's 50. I had 2 of them. And so something really, really important, heavy weight. It feels incredible. Putting on mass, like really struggling, lifting heavy weight feels amazing. And I loved it to do it. But my chest got bigger, my legs got bigger. And I bought these 50s at the end of a winter. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get big for summer. And then after that went rolled through, we had a big south swell in the summer. Huge waves came in. I got caught inside. Man, those muscles did nothing to help me in the big waves. So one thing, I have lots of clients that are looking to change their bodies. So I've had rugby players, football players, different types of pro athletes, people who are just recreational bodybuilders that love being big, right? So I help people change their body composition to thrive in the water. And that's one thing that I always say, is those big muscles cannot help you when you're caught inside. So feeling is believing, right? So you can believe that you're not in surfing shape when you're out there huffing and puffing for your breath while you're caught inside. So changing your body composition is all about weight selection. Boom, this is my 20 pounder. I got this one a long time ago too. It's almost the only one I use, and it's pink, which I think is hilarious, but it's a testament to going against the grain, because my ego, my masculinity tells me to lift heavy weights and get big, but my pink kettlebell tells me no, and this thing has got me more waves than any other kettlebell, and I continue to use very high rep activities with this thing, and I'm never going back because I feel so much better. All right, coming in at a hot number 2 are these Indian clubs, sometimes called steel clubs, but these ones are actually plastic. You can get these made out of steel that go up to very heavy weights. These are ultra light. We got 1 pound, and we got 2 pounds. The reason these become my favorite is because I know for sure that the fountain of youth is stretching, mobility, making your body lubed up so that it can move efficiently through the world. So these do 2 things. They increase mobility, but they build strength in that new range of motion. So you get better range of motion and better strength in that new range. So my definition of balance is being strong in a compromised position. So these really, really help. Amazing warm up before a hardcore workout, amazing warm up before surfing, and an amazing warm up to start your day. You get so much done in a short amount of time. The 1 pounders I started with, the 2 pounders I use a little more now, but these were still like my bread and butter. So it's like the shoulders opening the chest, and it gets a high rep burn of the shoulders, or it's a warm up, warming up the body, warming up the breath, and it can be, I like the Running Man a lot. So it's like just like simulated going for a walk, high rep. And so I use these as my warm up now for every single workout. And if I don't feel like pushing myself too hard, like I feel like I need to recover, this will be my entire workout. I'll do max rep of all the things that I do. It'll be such a burn. I'll be sweating. I'll be exhausted, but I'll feel great. I'll feel warmed up. My body will be lubricated for the day, and I can move about my day, play with my kids, go surfing, do anything pain-free. And so that's what's really, really cool about these, is it's like It's so health minded. It's longevity minded. It really, and it's so a warm up for a surfing. So dynamic warm ups. So long hold stretches before exercise will get you hurt. So if you're in the parking lot just doing like holding stretches, don't do that. You want to do dynamic, moving, pulsing, getting your body pumped up, pumping oxygen through your muscles as you stretch them. And these do exactly that. And finally, if you've been following me for any length of time at all, you already know it's the power bands. So as a surfer, paddling is the most important skill or attribute you can build. I like to say that it shouldn't be called surfing, it should be called paddling, because that's what you do 99% of the time. So the amount of waves that you catch, the frequency of waves you catch, the quality of waves you catch, all depend on your paddle strength. If you have no paddle strength, no waves. So if you even want to catch one wave at all, you got to paddle. But if you want to catch tons of great waves, you have to have great paddle strength. Every single surfer in the world should own one of these. Cool thing about them, it's all done at home. So again, if you're busy, you have a crazy career, you have to drive to work and sit in an office, you got to come home, you got little kids, 20 minutes a day, you can make sure you never lose your paddle strength, but it's getting stronger while you're not surfing. So every time you have those precious sessions, you get out there, you make the most of them. So for hours, most importantly, catch tons of waves, have tons of confidence. So when those swells come into town, the big ones, you're not on the beach watching, you're out there getting past the break, catching set waves. So the cool thing about this, the convenience factor cannot be stated. They weigh less than a pound. You can fit them in a backpack. We have people in our program who are working on boats, so they're out at sea for months. Guys who are pilots, so they live out of hotels, flight attendants. What else? Tons of people, shift workers, guys who work out in the mines, so they're always away from home, away from the water. All these people are using them with success. So first, paddle strength. It builds your paddle muscles in an endurance style. When we combine it with breath training, it builds your cardio as well, but it reinforces proper paddling technique, which already makes you more efficient. So when you get out to the water, you're able to keep your head and chest high. You're not twisting and bending and laying down flat. You're just gliding through the water effortlessly. So this makes surfing easy. This makes surfing fun. So instead of catching your breath, instead of being caught inside, instead of missing waves, you're on more waves. You just focus on surfing. It's the best thing you can do, but it's very versatile. We're very functionally minded here at Hydro Mind. So it does a lot. I'll show you one more, something I call body pumping, and it's a great workout. So like it's typically like a front of the body workout, like a chest flies are pinching you forward and hurting your posture more. But we do something where you open it up, you stretch the front, and then you squeeze and you do your abs and you squat too, right? So inhale, big, exhale. So you're stretching the front, which is improving your posture. You're activating your core in a way that protects your spine. So you're preventing and eliminating and curing back pain, and you're squatting and you're doing a high rep, and you are breathing in very deeply. So you're hyper oxygenating your body. That's why I call it body pumping, because it does everything. Boom. Great warm up to start the day. It's like better than a cup of coffee. You'll be fired up, and it's a super high rep, so it's great for longevity. It does everything. So an important thing about all this stuff, this is the core of what we do, our Waterman Elite program. The people that succeed the most in a Waterman Elite program are people who love surfing. I like to put it this way. Paddle training works on everyone. Breath training works on everyone. Functional mobility works on everyone. The only X factor we see for people who have success in our training are how much do you love surfing. If you truly love surfing and you're very passionate about it, I guarantee we can take care of the rest, and you'll have major, significant, and fast success in our training. So all the rest of the stuff is extras, but something cool about that is we're adding it now to our program too. It's been asked for many, many times for me to share this stuff in a program way. So we're making the content for that now. Key points if you're looking to get into our training. Right now, it's a one-time payment, get lifetime access. Before the end of the summer, we'll make it an annual fee for various reasons, so we can deliver more. But right now, we're making the workout library with all these tools I just showed you. You get these sent to you. You get all the Waterman training, and you get it for life with one-time payment. So if you get it now before the end of the summer, you will never have to pay again. You'll never have to pay an annual fee. You'll have it forever. You'll be part of our community forever. So what I want to impress upon you right now is, do you want to improve your surfing? Do you feel like it's slipping? If you're waiting for the right time, let me promise you that there is no right time. The right time is never coming. Successful people just start. They don't wait for the right time to magically fall into their lap, because it doesn't exist. So I urge you to start right now. It's very, very easy. Results are fast. The cool thing about this kind of training is it's passion-based. Instead of general fitness where you got to drive to the gym and you're weighing yourself on the scale, that's willpower-based. You're pushing yourself. Willpower is a finite resource that depletes over time. So if you have a job and kids, your willpower is very, very low. But if you love surfing, this pays you back in great waves in your very next session. Great waves gives you emotional reward. That's real energy. That goes to fuel your workout and your lifestyle. You know that gets you better surfing, so you work out harder. You work out harder, gives you better surfing. Those things fuel each other forever. Momentum's hard to get, easy to keep. When you have passion to pull you like a magnet, momentum is super easy to get. Our success rates are absolutely through the roof. I'm told that fitness programs generally refund rates are between 7 and 11%. We're at like 2 or 3 people out of hundreds getting close to 1,000 for this program, which is insane. Like I put it, paddle training works on everyone. It's like you surf every day. Breath training only works on people who have lungs. So that's you. Functional training only works on people who have muscles and bodies and bones. That's you. So guarantee you have everything you need to be successful in our program. So hope you like this video. I had fun making it. Lots more videos to come. If you'd like to see something that I haven't made yet, post in the comments and I'll be happy to make it for you. And if you want to be involved in the Waterman Elite program to get lifetime access for one payment, which isn't going to last forever, go below. There's a link. The link goes to a video. The video explains our complete process, an inside look at our training, and at the end of the video, it will tell you how you can get involved if you want to do so. My name's Kyle Russ. It's a pleasure to serve you. I hope to see you inside the Waterman program. Thanks a lot.